Hey everybody, this is Graticus2001 and welcome to another video, and today I am here with 3 special guests. We got Virus. As you can see, he's a computer. I was waiting to see if you responded, my bad. We got Mixels, as well as Judge.
I am always here.
Hello. Yeah, if you can't hear that right now, I have no idea why. Their mic seems to be kind of like a little bit quieter.
Wait, what? I'm always a ball.
And yes, you are always a computer virus.
You wish to download 105
okay,
viruses.
I saw your blue bar move. I'm guessing you're just testing your mic volume.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
trying to get it to work.
Now,
okay, that's much better.
What?
That's much better. That's much better now. That's much better now.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay.
All right. So today we are reacting to a video by Hypnotic that involves a political live streamer, Destiny, automatically losing a debate by rage quitting the debate itself. And to be honest, we're not
never be me.
Now, to be honest, today for this video, we're not going to be going to the political stuff. We're just here to mock Destiny, cause cuckoo.
He's crazy.
He's
Personally, I
cuckoo
can't
Cocoa
beat
Pops.
him. I can never beat him.
Oh, hey, Goddess is back. Hey, Goddess, I'm back.
Come in.
I'm back.
Done.
Sorry, I left.
Don't worry.
I did the same thing.
Don't worry. Honestly, if anything, it's kind of busy, guys, since I had to restart the second recording.
What do you wish to look up?
Alright, so hey, Goddess, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so since everyone's here, we are now starting the video in 3, 2, 1...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do a reaction to an interesting video that's coming from Rob Noir. Now, I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. I apologize, but I just found out about Rob Noir when I recently reacted to his 6-hour live stream. Yes, I'm not kidding. A 6-hour live stream.
I honestly kind of forgot
this
about that
man
tidbit
has
somehow.
the patience of a saint in order to deal with someone like Destiny for 6 hours. But they went after 6 hours debating about whether or not January 6th was an insurrection. Now, the funny thing is, most of the time,
Honestly, props to this guy who
we're
we're seeing right now.
Destiny was too busy.
Props to this guy who we're seeing right now.
Sorry, you don't have no memory.
He dealt with Destiny for 6
whether
hours.
or not it was an
He dealt with Destiny for 6 hours.
Damn.
So props to this guy right
The
here.
video I want to focus on today is
I can't even handle some family members for 6 hours.
I can't handle nothing. For 6 hours? Hell no.
Honestly, I hope I don't get copyright striked because of that little clip he played.
3, 4.
Oh yeah, by the way, like and subscribe, go to the Hypnotic's channel and follow his stuff. He makes some really good stuff.
Do you wish to buy a car?
Against Rob Noir after 6 hours, essentially wasting everybody's time. Now, like I said in my live stream, I don't really care what side of the aisle you stand on, left, right, or center means nothing to me. But ultimately, if you rage quit a debate, you lost. You lost. You completely and utterly lost. That is the most stupid thing you can do for either side that you're on. I wouldn't want to see anyone on either side rage quit a debate. That is the most pathetic thing that you could possibly do, and it immediately makes you lose in my eyes. So let's get into this reaction, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. And I'm going to leave this video in the description box below, so make sure to go check out Rob Noir's channel. Let's hit play and let's do this.
Apparently you never got around to that Colorado court case that you like to cite all the time that says is an example.
You realize that I originally told you that they use a 3-point test and that when we went...
There were tons of the...
Really quick, I just want to say something that it's pretty funny. So during my live stream, when Destiny was losing his mind in this video, somebody in my comments said that Destiny sounds like Light Yagami from Death Note when he's having his meltdown monologues. And I gotta tell you guys, I watched the anime. I went back and I looked at Light Yagami and I watched his meltdown, especially at the end when they find out he's Kira. Holy shit! I cannot get it out of my mind.
I'm gonna listen
just
closer
how
to this one to
close
see
he
if there
sounds
isn't
to
like a
Light. I need you
similarity.
to listen to when Destiny melts down, and then think about Light Yagami
Like
if
the
you're an
best
anime
brownie
fan.
of my
Here we go.
life.
These protests that
Ah, no, you're not allowed to say tons. I'm asking for
No,
particulars.
Destiny,
Stop. You're
Destiny,
trying
I'm
to
allowed
put
to
the
say
question.
I'm allowed to say whatever the I want. You don't control what I
Okay.
can say, and I understand that you want to be intentionally obtuse about this. Yes, there
I'm
were
being
Vietnam,
intentionally
so
obtuse
I-
when you think it was
so now-
illegal for 1,000
okay.
people to protest a federal law.
You wanted one.
in the year
Okay, you wanted
1800?
one.
Okay,
You
Rob.
wanted one. You just got it. Okay, insurrection or not? You
I
just
don't
read
know. I would need
you don't
more
know?
information about this.
Okay, well, why don't you keep looking, keep reading? You're clearly interested in this. You take insurrections to be very seriously.
Rob, you
Correct?
understand that I've written like 10,000 words on my research for this document, for the January 6th stuff, in which I have way more information, right? You understand that, like, the level of work I put into this, and then to give me, by the way, I had to find this. You didn't even know this. That for me
That's
to
so
find this
true.
and read 2 paragraphs and go, oh yeah, I think that this definitely meets or exceeds my, I don't know, I would have to do more research into this. This is your example. I had to find this for you, Rob. You didn't even know about this one. I found this for you.
I
So
knew
I don't
that
know
there
if I
were
would
in
include this or
general.
not. I'm not sure.
I knew in general there were protests of
No, you
Vietnam.
don't.
Okay, I'll pause that for right now because the fact that I listen closely and intently to his voice, he does sound like Light Yagami, but a lot more high pitched, and it sounds like one of those little chipmunks from the movie, Alvin the Chipmunks, like the live action one.
That's what I was thinking.
God,
That's what I
Death
was thinking.
Note.
He sounded like goddamn Alvin. He sounded
Yeah.
like a child
Yeah, just,
having
come on,
a
Dave,
child.
you're losing him.
Yeah, he sounded like a
Ugly bug.
goddamn child.
Sounds like Alvin, but
Oh,
with a
drawings.
voice. Just Alvin without the voice changer.
Yeah, I know. You know what? That's what Destiny should have called his channel. You should have called it Political Alvin. You should have called his channel Political Alvin.
No, you don't. You didn't know
Yes,
anything.
I
You
did.
didn't
Yes,
know
that's
anything.
not-
You for a particular
That's
one.
from the
not
start,
true.
it escalated
That's not
quick.
true. I knew in general there were protests against the Vietnam War that got violent. I knew that, and I knew that that would meet the definition of insurrection you provided.
Sure,
and I
buddy.
will allow me to
Violent meets
allow me
the-
to finish. Allow me to finish. I find it ironic as you're talking about the 10,000 pages that you've gone through at January 6th. Apparently, you never got around to that fucking Colorado court case that you like to cite all the time that says
Rob,
is an example.
you realize
of
that I,
showed that there was an
I
insurrection.
originally told.
You know, I think it's amazing that Destiny keeps trying to cut him off because he knows that if he doesn't cut him off soon and lets him keep talking, that he's going to get him in a corner, that he's going to have a hard time getting out
Who
of.
give me some food?
You know what? That's also one thing I want to point out. That's also one thing he Hypnotic made me realize that that's actually a good thing to point out. If you're dealing with liars and hypocrites, use their own words against them, and legit look into like any possible like holes that they have. Like, if it's like
Yeah.
it's like bubble wrap. If you meet one of those guys, just look at their sheet of bubble wrap, just pop it, just pop, or just twist the entire thing up. Just oh, hey, El Candy. Hey, El Candy.
I
Hey, just let you know, we're in the middle of like a recording session for a reaction video. You want to partake in it?
I don't know. I can't really move. I'm in hand tracking.
Oh,
My
okay.
controls are literally drift in.
Okay. I can help you with that. Here, I can help you with that. Here. Okay, for everyone watching, I'm actually going to be. This will also be essentially a little bit of a brief course in like some hand tracking. Here we go. Okay, so to move, you have to use nope, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong thingy.
I
That's
think
the
I got
wrong thingy. That's the wrong thingy. Here, I gotta back this up.
I
real quick.
moved.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So yeah, okay. How do I close? Nah, I just realized how do I close this with the hand tracking? Do I press the button?
Oh my gosh,
I think
thank
it's,
God.
this button.
Oh my gosh, thank God I'm not doing hand tracking.
Yeah,
Pointer
I'm sorry,
and I
folks.
think
I'm sorry if
thumb
it takes a
to
little bit.
close the
Okay, there we go.
menu.
Okay. Are you trying to close the menu?
No, I already know how
I'm
to
gonna
close
wi-
the menu.
I'm gonna
trying to turn on
witness.
your avatar.
Okay. So
Witness.
honestly,
Now I got it.
I recommend like whenever it comes to like a hand tracking, you use like your finger, kind of like have your palm facing you, and use your middle finger and your thumb to like grab like the little movement thing. You'll see like a blue dot, and whenever you do that, you should be able to like
yeah.
see a drag. Like for example, like this.
Here,
I'm using my right hand to steer, and I'm going to be using my left hand to left hand for movement, right for like looking just like a normal controller.
Yeah, I got this
Do it like-
one.
Like this.
Yeah. Oh my god, kind of.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Hang of it.
Yippee. And then second try.
Honestly, another tip that also helps me is have your character face the direction you want to go, so that you don't have to worry about both controls. You can only worry about one. Kind of like this.
Got it.
Now, keep in mind, sometimes it could be a little finicky, but that's alright.
Legs.
Well, hey,
Feels weird.
Maybe. But yeah, hey, since you're in position, you ready?
Why not?
Hey, Judge, are you seeing a virus?
No.
Here, let me go over to this chair so I can get you all guys on screen, as well as get the video going.
What did I miss?
Not that much.
I didn't
I
really
don't-
miss that much.
Alright, you guys ready?
Or did I just miss a jackass?
Wait, what?
You guys ready?
Yes.
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, start.
Just to give you guys a little bit of context, because like I said, this came from a 6-hour-long stream, okay? I'm gonna
Again,
spare
props to
you
the guy
6
who we're
hours.
seeing right there.
Although
He
you
had to
should
deal with
check out
Destiny
Rob
for
Noah's channel,
6
but you should check out
hours.
this clip. But I'm gonna spare you the 6 hours and let you know essentially what happened. Destiny spent the entire time arguing in whataboutisms. Rob spent the entire time essentially combating what Destiny was saying, and the conversation went everywhere else except for where it was supposed to go up until the last hour or so. That's when they seemed to focus fire on the conversation. Now, ultimately, Destiny just wouldn't let Rob finish essentially anything, and he kept trying to speak fast, do his typical thing, speak like he's high on meth and shit, just absolutely speaking lightning fast.
Yeah, you know
in
what?
the
That's
hopes
true.
to try to
That's true with
confuse
what we heard
and
not
get
long
Rob
ago.
Noah in a
That is
gotcha moment
true.
instead of actually having a good faith conversation. Destiny ends up raging at this point, and whenever Destiny rages, that's when you know you got a beat, because Destiny cannot handle anything when he's emotionally frazzled like this, right? He starts having PTSD about his cuckery and things like that. He loses his mind. So let's see this. Let's continue.
Told you that they use a 3-point test, and that when we went and read it, they used the 3-point test. You
Did
know
you
that
read-
I literally
did
summarized
you
that
read-
and you know, Rob, you know that, by the way, you hadn't read that case before, because after you read those 3 points, you thought you had a gotcha, and you said, oh, and it kind of looks like they're not even using your test. Like, you completely forgot that I had said multiple times at the beginning of our conversation, I think the Colorado court uses a 3-point test. Do you remember any of this happening at all?
Yes, I remember, and I remember specifically saying, as you
Oh,
said
there
that, and
goes
before that this is exactly what they did. My entire argument, and I've had this debate with Pisco before, was I was shocked because I'm interested in the obvious double standard of how these things are applied, that the Colorado court case refused to determine what insurrection was, because they knew if they used, like, such as the definitions that they were using previously from the 1860s, that Black Lives Matter would have met
Hey,
that
welcome back,
definition of
Chris.
insurrections many times over. And they
No,
knew
that's
that-
not true.
That
You
is
don't- you
true.
just don't. No.
Left some of them.
Alright. Okay, so for anyone who's like I assume the amount of people who seen the age gap of the people who watch my videos, got a good question for you all. Who knows the definition of insurrection?
I don't.
You got 5 seconds. You
Wait,
got
let me
5
search that up.
No, wait, no, wait. This, I'll ask you guys right now. But for right now, I'm giving the audience 5 seconds, starting now.
5 seconds later.
Time's up. All right. So if you guys have it, comment down below. If not, then what are your guys' definition on the word insurrection?
I don't know.
All right. So insurrection in
You know
layman's
what? I don't
terms.
know.
Okay, insurrection in layman's terms is where a group of people essentially try to overthrow
It's
the
from a
government.
violent. Yeah,
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
from a violent outburst of the government society they live. Yeah.
Yes.
They just say beat the society. Fuck it.
Okay, you know what? Here, so also for people who have history books, the best example would be the Russian and the French revolutions. Look up those.
Yeah, I already know that.
All right, continuing on in
French
3,
history be like.
2, 1.
don't know.
That
You don't
is true.
understand anything about what these courts do. The court is supposed to decide, ideally, the case before it. And the court isn't generally supposed to venture beyond the case before it. So when a definition of something like insurrection is offered to talk about a particular event, the court generally isn't expected to step outside of the bounds of deciding that case. So you trying to say that the Colorado Supreme Court saying that, well, in order to decide this case, they don't have to decide exactly what an all-encompassing definition of insurrection is, proves that there is no definition. It shows you don't understand what you read, because they said just for purpose of deciding this case, and you don't understand what the function of a court is. Which isn't to give definitions for the entirety of everything.
I do understand the function of court. I also understand the interest of spurging out when you know you're getting blown the fuck out in a debate, which you're prone to do. So what I'm saying is, yes, I understand that this selective court, much like many of the courts that have engaged in selective lawfare that we've seen over the years, it is true that in theory they're only supposed to decide the case in front of them. I knew that this was a convenient way, the fact that the Colorado court, nor any court in this country, declared any of the actions of Black Lives Matter, Antifa, etc. as insurrections, was very interesting. And I knew the fact that they were unwilling, even when they're citing definitions of insurrections, to just say, yeah, shit, this is the definition we're going with, that it would be used by people like you to say, well, you know, technically they didn't even decide what insurrection was, so, you know, you can't really then go back and say that Black Lives Matter is an insurrection. I understand that the court was not there to determine whether or not Black Lives Matter was an insurrection. I found it very convenient that they cited several definitions that would have meant that it was clear that Black Lives Matter were over and over again
what
insurrections.
What does this have to do with Black Lives Matter?
Anyone else capture what Destiny said before he asked what does Black Lives Matter to this?
I don't know.
I don't
My video
know.
disappeared. I can't see it.
Oh, press the little one of the little squares right there. If it's still glowing where you pressed it, that means like it's on repeat. If it's not glowing after you pressed it, that means you like resynced with the footage.
It's not showing anything. It's normal. There's nothing glowing, nothing.
Okay, so did you press one of these two right here? I think it was like the circle one right here. I think it's like the circle one.
No, they're all great. Like they're supposed to be.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. If it's like glowing like this button right here, that's on repeat. After you've done pressing it. However, if you press on this one resyncs the entire thing from your perspective, so that way you can see it. So the circle one resyncs.
Which one?
The circle one, the middle one, right here.
Yeah, I have the pen.
Resyncing.
I think that baby is this? Who little baby is this?
Let's see.
Technically mine.
It says it's loading the video now.
Wait a minute.
Remember? You allowed your to adopt you.
Since when did I say that?
A long time ago.
Babies. No babies.
Never said that, but okay.
Alright, so okay, do you see it now?
It says 0 out of 1658.
Yeah, you do that with the search on pause, and then you can see it.
Yeah,
okay, so if it's still like stuck there, you might have to rejoin the world.
Okay. You just gotta play the video. You can see it again. That literally just happened to me like 5 minutes ago.
Alright, El Candy, before we rejoin the world, do you want us to continue on a little bit before you rejoin, or do you want us to wait until you get back?
It depends on you. My headset's about to die anyways.
Okay, with that being the case, shut off the headset, let it recharge. We'll continue on with that. Is that okay? Alright.
Yeah.
Take care, El Candy. And hey, stay safe, alright?
I will.
Alright, everyone.
Impossible in my lifetime.
Alright, everyone, we're continuing in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The court didn't have anything before it about BLM. Are you implying that the reason why the court didn't give a more narrow definition that wouldn't have even been needed to decide the case is because they were afraid of implicating Black Lives Matter?
I'm not saying that's specifically what their only intent was, but I'm saying it had the convenient after effect of that. So if we looked at the definitions that they used this is exactly how this came about, right? I read this part, I'm skimming through this, I read the part of insurrection. I'm debating with Pisco on Twitter, right? I'm like, Jesus, if we look at the definition they used for insurrection, which was, quote, a rising against civil or political authority, the open and active opposition of a number of persons to the execution execution of law in a city or a state. It's like, shit, that's basically what all defund the police were. Every movement that said defund the police, based on this definition, it is a rising against civil or political authority, the open and active opposition to a number of persons to the execution of a law in a city or state. They're literally protesting the police. Clear cut. Almost by definition, the stated definition of Black Lives Matter would make it then an organization engaged in insurrections.
Holy shit, Rob.
Dang.
Rob, man.
Okay.
Rob absolutely cooked them there. Rob cooked them so...
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think that Destiny messed up in terms of like trying to like prove himself right? I feel like it's a smaller than 10.
From the start, he know he was done for. From the start, he knows he was done for.
Fumbling debates.
Yeah, honestly, again, I give him a smoldering 10 because jeepers.
He knew he was done for at the start.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. He stayed quiet throughout the entire definition. Maybe a lot more people definitely know the definition now if they didn't know it before. So, yeah. This is why we educate the youth, people.
He knew he was cooked.
Yes. This is why we educate the youth, people. So that way they don't become people like Destiny. You know what?
Official
I agree with you, Goddess. I agree with you, Goddess. Let's continue in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens.
So hard there. It's not
What do you
even
mean
funny.
you agree with
But
me?
again, Rob
Oh, wait, it was Judge.
is
It was Judge
arguing
there. My bad.
from
I'm
a
sorry, Judge.
perspective
The mic is being
where
quieter again.
He's trying to explain the differences, or at least I should say the similarities, really, between Black Lives Matter and what Destiny is trying to claim is an insurrection, right? So he so desperately wants January 6th to be an insurrection. He wants that particular narrative to stick. I don't know why. A lot of people like him have let that go and stopped calling it an insurrection. And yet you have him, Destiny, who is obsessed with the idea of calling that an insurrection. And he wants to go through the entire internet to get whoever he thinks is a conservative to admit that January 6th was an insurrection. And he'll go through all these debates to try to make that into a thing, but it's never going to be a thing. It's not even legally defined as one. It's not even legally represented as one. Nobody refers to January 6th as an insurrection. You might hear Capitol attack, you might hear protest, you might hear all that stuff, but you're not going to hear insurrection, not from any official source anyway. They sure as fuck tried to make it that, but that's not what it is. But let's continue.
Pisco then correctly says, but Rob, notice that that's not the definition that they end up using. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the definition that we should use. It's from the 1860s. This is from right around contemporaneously the time that Section 3 of the 14th Amendment was created. So why wouldn't we use this? He goes, no. They just said, here are possible definitions, but they chose not to pick one specifically. So you saying that Black Lives Matter meets that definition, maybe, maybe not, but that's not the definition that the court used. So that's how then I was like, okay, now I got to read exactly what this whole fucking, so this was months and months before the Supreme Court even weighed in that I read this entire fucking Colorado decision, which is why I said, okay, I know exactly what they're talking about now. They're like, here's several definitions of insurrection, but we ain't going to choose one. We're not going to choose one, which then allows people that want to defend the double standard to say, well, they didn't choose one. They didn't specifically choose one. So you can't look at the one from 1860 and say, clearly this means that basically the entire organization of Black Lives Matter is an organization. Even though it meets that definition.
Wait, you could use that one, though.
Okay.
Have you guys noticed how quiet he was throughout the entire thing?
Bad man.
He used all his yapping powers. Yep.
He's the mayor of Yappinville. He's the mayor of Yappinville.
Oh god, I could see just rubbing his hands up like
Because I like where this is going.
It's the mayor of Yapville. He owns Yap Village.
Yeah, except for the population of Yap Village is only like one person.
That's him.
I've seen a lot more.
That's the size of my village.
You know what? That's true. That's true, Judge. That's true. There is at least maybe, I don't know, 50 more people? Maybe? No, wait, correction. I just remembered. Correction. 20 people. 20 people.
And he's the mayor of Yapville. He's the mayor.
He definitely is. Okay, so yeah,
Bro,
just your mic is still pretty low, by the way. Oh, hey, Galaxy.
Yo, just don't put a mute button on this man. Put a mute button on this man, Russ.
Hey,
he needs a mute button. Galaxy! Hello.
Hey, just let you know, we're doing a reaction video. You want to partake in the last, how many? 5 minutes?
Sure.
Alright, so to catch you up to speed, we're essentially mocking the political live streamer Destiny. That's not the person you see on the screen, but you will hear his voice. Essentially, he sounds like an Alvin and Chipmunk on helium or crack, one of the two.
And he's the mayor, yeah, so he needs that mute button for sure. He needs that mute button.
Definitely. Either or Destiny needs to get muted or something.
Galaxy.
Oh, hi, Tuck.
It's a banana! It's a banana!
Tuck. Need help. I think my friend did something very bad because I looked on Discord and they were typing in the group chat that they're in the hospital.
I'm gonna give that man a mute button.
Very bad.
Okay, here, I'll lower the volume real quick, so just in case, if it's a private conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're wrong, that's why I don't hear it.
Alright, so, should we continue on a little bit while that's going on? Honest question?
What?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, let's see where this is going.
Yeah, alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1... Start.
Okay. Because they didn't tell you what to choose, so you could use that. If anything, this court case arguably leaves open even more BLM stuff to be challenged in the courts, because they didn't give you a more narrow construction of what an insurrection would be. That would exclude all of BLM. So what are you talking about? The fact that they...
His brain had the gears going for a split second, but then they decided to break down.
I mean, the wheel.
Right. What you mean, brain? This man doesn't have a brain.
It's spinning, but the hamster's dead.
Yeah, you want this better definition. I agree with your definition a little bit better there, Judge.
His brain is a banana.
But the hamster's dead.
No, better yet. His brain is moving, like the car, but everything else is dead, like Brian.
The driver's dead.
What has the stupidness of a dead goldfish?
Alright, continuing on in 3, 2, 1.
The fact that they say for the purposes of this case, we don't have to hone in on one, how does that protect BLM?
It protects BLM because the fact that if they would have used that specific case, and I'm not saying they did it intentionally, what I'm saying is may have factored in, but it certainly was exploited.
It didn't. You're wrong. That's not how any of this works.
How the fuck do you know?
How do
you know? How do you know?
Because I know how courts work. What do you mean? Nothing in here prevents you.
Oh, so you know? So I just want to...
Holy shit, there it goes.
Oh boy, here we go. I think we found the nuclear bomb.
That's what we're going to call it from now on. The Destiny note.
He is the nuke.
Why they chose to not take a specific definition. That's your argument.
I'm saying that the one that they've offered makes sense, so I'll take them at their word for it. The one that you're...
Oh, okay. Alright, so hey, Took, we're doing a reaction video. You want to partake in the last couple minutes?
Yes.
Alright, so to catch you up, we're making fun of a political live streamer called Destiny. You don't see him in the video, but you hear his voice. And essentially, you already heard him, and he sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alvin, but on crack. I wish I was king. You can even ask them. He sounds like it. You can ask them.
He's a dumbass.
Alright, so
I'm getting it back on the table.
Alright, continue onward.
Come join the stupidness of us.
2, 1, start.
One that you're offering doesn't make sense. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They specifically said they're not offering an all-encompassing definition of the term
insurrection. I said the explanation for that. What was the explanation that they gave for that?
The explanation was that they thought that that this would have met any definition of insurrection. And you're literally repeating. And again, so two things. One, you're just repeating what I said at the outset of it. And second, it gets to the broader point. As someone who's fucking researched this so heavily and talks about this case often as, there was a case where they ruled this was insurrection. There was the New Mexico case, and there was the Colorado case. You didn't even fucking read the court decision, man. You didn't even
I literally told you like 20 times that they use a three-pronged thing for their decision of insurrection in this case. How many times did you not?
So you did read it before. That's what you're saying.
A long time ago, yes.
Okay.
Or at the very least, an executive summary. I'm pretty sure I read the case, yes.
You read it before, but you were unaware that they specifically said we're not giving an actual definition of the term insurrection.
It's the way that you're phrasing.
Stuttering.
Damn, man.
There's the bubble wrap.
How much is Rob gonna cook this time? I mean, at this point, we're in the well done territory.
The only thing I heard from this man is Mexican.
Like, I like my steak. Medium.
I heard
the different for the most part. Come on,
I heard Taco Bell.
Come on.
I heard Taco Bell. Oh,
the second I hear a Mexican, I hear Taco Bell as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Cerberus, we're reacting to a video. You want to partake in it?
Cerberus! Yippee!
Probably not.
Alright,
It's been great seeing you.
Honestly, it's been good seeing you too again. It's been such a long time. I'm not gonna lie on that one.
It hasn't been a long time. It's only been like a few days. Like maybe a few days.
To be fair, when it comes to the internet, that's a heck of a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, someone forgot to be on the day before I lost VRChat Plus.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
So I wouldn't be able to tell. So I wasn't able to tell you. Hey, by the way, tomorrow VRChat Plus one's out.
Ah, okay.
But
Here.
it is what it is.
All right, here. Let's finish the reaction real quick, and then I'll send you the VRChat Plus. Is that okay?
I lagged out.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
I don't know. Would you be able to send it? Well, in different worlds or what?
I should be able to send it to you as long as you're online.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
What is the
enjoy the video?
Yes, everyone enjoy the video, and yeah. Here, just be on the safe side. I did lower your volume to 5%, so if there is anything private you're wanting to speak to everyone else, you don't have to worry about the volume. Is that okay?
How does VRChat Plus even work?
Basically, you get more slots and some access to certain things, but not all that much. All right.
Yeah.
That's like a VIP if people. Like a VIP to people.
It depends upon which one you picked.
If you actually buy it.
It depends on which one you picked. Anyway, I think we're starting to get off topic because, making fun of the Destiny live streamer in public here.
Oh, yeah. Nah, he's a chipmunk. He has a part of a
What did they say,
chipmunk.
Rob? Are you even capable of phrasing what they said?
Yes, I've done it like 5 times. Are you
Phrase
capable of
what
hearing
they
me?
said. Phrase
Right.
what they said.
There is a lot of varying definitions of the term insurrection, but we're not going to settle on one actual definition of insurrection because we think that whatever definition of insurrection we would use January 6th.
There you go. Correct.
Wow. Now, do you want me to say? Now, this is very indicative of the style of debate that you do.
Timer.
It's why you want to have debates on the definition of insurrection.
And
we haven't
he's
even
gone.
got to the second part. We're just broaching it now.
He got destroyed in
There
that
he
last
is.
part, and all he
He's
could
gone.
say was,
He rage
"There
quit.
you go." And
He's
he rage
cooked.
quit.
He got destroyed. He's cooked.
Rob is here.
He's raging.
Like another minute
He's
or
raging.
so,
He's
not even
angry.
realizing that the guy
He's a
got
cran.
it's
Look at the
insane.
little,
It's because what you want to
little
do is just to try to
He's
get these little
gone.
narrow focused talking points.
Destiny's
and
gone
then
by now.
define.
Nah, he should change his name to Rage Critter Guy. He should change his name to Rage Critter Guy.
Also, I got one thing to say right now. If he rage quit in political, I wonder how Destiny would react to playing Elden Ring or any of the Soul series.
Oh no! The first time he loves it, he's gonna rage quit. I'm telling you. The first boss, he's gonna rage quit.
Or Gang Over It. That's also a good pick. Gang Over It. That's also a good pick.
God. You have to play with your friends and you're
Say it
chained
with me.
to like
Say it with me.
chained.
Say it with me,
chained together?
guys.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yeah.
Say it with me.
Yes.
Cooked.
He's
Cooked.
cooked. Look, he's cooked.
Cooked.
Sauteed. He's sauteed.
Honestly, I would pay like maybe $25 to see Destiny play like any rage game, even if
Yes.
I would pay.
I'll pay him. I'll pay $100 if he goes in our rage room. I'll pay him $100 if he goes in our rage room. Hold on, I'll be like,
You want that's actually
I'm
not that
not
bad
getting
of a thing.
over it.
Or that too, yes. All right, continue onward in 3, 2,
Let's do this.
1.
Then you could walk away and say, oh, January 6th, by definition, we could say was an insurrection. Now fuck around and find out if you were those Trump supporters. Maybe Trump deserved to die, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, in the past, you've literally given the rationale for why you defend insurrections, saying that they're the other side of the coin to voting. And it's the same thing here. If you think that, I guess, if your audience isn't so bright, if you have me keep repeating the point that I initially fucking made and told you what they said, that somehow that proves something, it proves nothing. I told you what they said. My entire point of bringing this up was we haven't had any fucking
You,
court
I
cases
know you
for
have
over
my
100 years,
messenger,
even
so
though there
just
would have been
message
obvious
me
examples of
whenever
clear
the
definition
video's
of the term
done.
insurrection. No court cases brought in the past 100 years. Then we have 3. If the definition of insurrection is so fucking obvious based on the legal standard, why do we have 3 fucking different definitions or attempts at definitions given in 3 separate court cases? If the definition's so obvious, they should all give the same definition.
I only know one.
It's almost like something changed in the past 100 years. It's almost like they were like, we no longer view insurrection as the same way we did around the time of the Civil War, which is why no one brought up the term even suggesting Black Lives Matter, or suggesting things like the Vietnam War protests, or suggesting things like the attacks on ICE facilities, or any other number of things, even the Chaz Zone. None of it was brought up.
I wonder if Chaz Train told him he left.
And you know why.
Oh my god.
Did I lose you?
This guy spent...
I did. He booted me?
Damn.
There he goes.
Wow.
He's angry.
Damn.
He's an angry boy.
Really?
That's embarrassing.
No, I would not be surprised if this man changes his name to Race Quitter.
You know, I think that's a good enough point to end it. What do you guys think? Is that a good enough point to end it at?
In one way, it's good.
I got something more funnier than this. That's pretty iconic as well.
All right, I would like to do those, but well, here's a quick question before if we do so. I got a quick question. Do they have copyrighted material?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good
Thank
question.
you. Someone asked some
I don't think I like.
I know another one the Avatar's from.
All right. So
I was like, oh, that's from Ben 10, so.
Little gremlin laugh of yours.
Okay, so here.
I'm used to gremlins.
We'll take the risk, and we'll play the
I
Wombo
meet
combo
so many
videos.
people actually know the Avatar, and now I'm actually happy. That actually makes me
We're
happy.
starting the next one.
Ben 10? Everyone knows Ben 10.
True.
I grew up in it.
All right, we're starting the risk of the Wombo combos.
Oh, God.
Up smash.
Me scared.
The mambo combos.
Wombo combo. That ain't Falco.
No.
All right, just in case I lower the volume, so I know what earache could happen to the audience.
Yeah.
So that's where that meme came from. So that's where that sound came from.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nah.
All right, so that's one of them.
What?
That was 10 minutes of that was 10 minutes of a seizure right there.
Yep. Okay, so this one's straight.
Another Wombo combo.
Oh God, this one's 16 minutes. Oh God, should we watch this for the 16 minutes?
No, but I don't want to hear Wombo combo 200 times.
Even if you've never
Can
seen
we,
or
save it for
heard
the
of
next video?
competitive Melee, this team
You know, that's
combo
actually a good
and
question.
it's rather
Hey, Judge, are you willing to save this for another video?
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
It's
We
still
just
playing the
gave
video.
the audience a sneak peeks.
Yeah, you want that?
Cut it.
All right, here, just in case, I have lowered my head so that they can only see the bomb part. Now I'm looking over here, just in case. Here, let me see about resyncing. Maybe that's what's causing it. I don't know. But yeah, everyone, you get like a sneak peek and / taste. That's all you get. All right, so for the video, does anyone have any questions or like anything to say to the audience or about the video in general?
Now, I'll not be surprised that man changes his name to Rage Quitter guy.
Okay,
I'll not be surprised.
Here, let's go with one. Let's go with one bit at a time. Let's go with one bit at a time. Okay, so first up, it is Judge, since he's been here the longest.
Judge.
All right, Judge, do you have any questions or anything to say to the audience or about the video?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, alright, next up is you, Goddess. You were here kind of the longest, second longest as well, but you were just kind of like kicked out every once in a while. You're next.
Yeah. In one way, it kind of just shows. Remember, there's no such thing as good and evil. Remember, we all have moral codes, but we all have different ways how we see things. Anytime I watch a video like that, we just all have different points of views to things. So there's not much to say except, yeah, some things are bad, some things are good. We all have different points.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. That's fair.
We just have to look at the background of the person. We don't remember. There's no such thing as evil or good. It's just constructs we have to see.
All right.
And in one way, it's everything's good and evil in a way. So it's an interesting video.
Yep. All right. Now next up is Virus. What about you? Any questions or statements about the video or towards the audience? Nothing?
No, I'm just eating. That's it.
Oh, okay. Alright, next up is Galaxy, since you arrived a second before Took. Do you have any questions or statements about the video or towards the audience?
It was interesting. Like, about Trump and all that, it's like interesting. But yeah, there is like drama about the shooting and all that, but like for me, I just don't like the guy.
Destiny?
No, like I heard that he was talking about Trump and like I can kind of
okay, honestly,
and like I kind of agree with that.
No, you're not. You're not. Honestly,
Yeah.
I say that's actually fair because everyone has their own opinions about like their own political, like people and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
like, your opinion is fair. Your opinion is fair. You could dislike someone. I could dislike someone else. That's fair. All we have to do is just realize: do not cross the line. There's a line you're not supposed to cross. Because if you do, then you're no better off than the monster you
You're
just
dead.
created.
Exactly. And I do have my reasons to not like Trump. One of them is because he hates special needs children, and I'm one of those people. So
shit.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, Nema is special need children. I don't believe, but special need Nema is a monster. Gotta get him. That's it. I hate that fool.
yeah, he also hates he's also racist and sexist. Sadly.
Oh, that's it. Gotta get him. Okay. I'm not racist. I'm not sexist.
I just want to like point out why I hate him, so everyone can understand my POV. So
That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so next up is Tuck. Any thoughts or opinions on the video or just the audience or just any questions in general?
I didn't know a damn thing. What was going on? Okay. I was zoned out majority of it.
That's fair.
My damn baby just wanted to hang out, which is fine.
You know what? That's fair.
Damn baby.
I'm not one of politics. The only politic I know is that man should have been shot. That's all I know.
Here's my grandbaby, and she's a different color than me.
What?
Alright, you know what? Now I got a bit of a statement. However, it's not towards everyone here. It's not towards the audience. However, this statement is towards Destiny. Destiny, if you've enraged at this, I dare you to play any of the Soul series or any Rage game, and try not to get angry or rage quit. If you do, you automatically lose the challenge.
Room.
And the consequences.
Or going to rage
actually,
room.
no, not the consequences. The way you have to do it is you have to play all of them in one go. In one.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. That sounds fun.
Yes.
And
Getting over it and
no editing, no cutting, no breaks in between, like separate live streams. All one live stream, one go.
24-hour challenge.
Yes. All right.
How can I eat and piss? I need that.
He has DoorDash, right?
What?
Okay.
How's he going to the bathroom?
Why he pissed at
How's he going to
DoorDash?
eat the bathroom?
He has bottles, doesn't he?
I can't throw that on screen, guys. I got piss and shit.
Hey, it's not
Sorry,
my
guys. I got
fault.
I got pee in a bucket. I'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now that is the end of the video.
I'm sorry,
That's all right. All right. Now that is the end of the video, folks. Until next time, I hope you do enjoy whatever you are, whoever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are. Stay safe, and if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. If not, then I just appreciate you stopping by regardless. All right. Till next time, folks. Stay safe, and again, just enjoy your time. Yeah, I don't know. We're not long for this world. See ya.
Was Scrap recording?